I'm James Crid.land, the radio futurologist. With new technologies like online, HD radio and DAB, it's never been easier to launch new radio stations. Radio is relatively quick and simple to launch, and advances in playout technology means that almost anyone can run a 24/7 radio station. Earlier this year, UK radio presenter and entrepreneur Steve Penk launched Radio Dead, probably the strangest radio format you're ever likely to hear. Anything goes on this station, as long as they're from dead artists.
The first radio station in the world that only plays artists who are dead.
It's almost like the Night of the Living Dead.
Let's never forget them and the amazing music they've left behind. This is Radio Dead.
The playlist, unfortunately, is continually updated and currently includes David Bowie, George Martin, Glenn Frey, Paul Kantner's Jefferson Airplane, and Maurice White's Earth, Wind and Fire, to name just a few from 2016, and of course, Prince. Penk calls it a joyous radio station that honours and showcases a unique collection of artists. As the station says, they may be gone, but their music lives on. And as I noticed at launch, the station doesn't have live presenters. I thought this was a very funny final sentence, and I still do. Radio Dead might be a niche format, but country music almost certainly isn't. Country music is, of course, the most popular music genre in much of the US, but is almost unheard of in the UK. When Chris Stevens returned home to the UK after a spell working in Dallas, he missed one thing more than anything else: the country music he got used to. But the UK had just a 2-hour show featuring country music on one radio station. And that was it. There wasn't a single country station in the UK. So he made one. And it sounds like this.
The UK's country station. Chris Country.
Chris Country went online in 2012, and earlier this year the station became available in parts of the country on DAB digital radio. It's been available in London since March, and the first official Radar radio listening figures have just been published that include Chris Country's numbers. Those figures reveal that in London, 35,000 listeners tune into Chris Country every week, and each listen for an average of 8.2 hours a week. 8.2 is a really high figure for a DAB exclusive station. The most popular digital station, Kistery, only achieves 5.5 hours a week. And those figures don't include other areas where Chris Country is available, like the county of Suffolk and a number of smaller trial multiplexes in Manchester, Portsmouth and Cambridge, as well, of course, as nationally available apps. The station now has a number of presenters and syndicated programming. And if you keep listening, you'll hear some more. Radio Dead might be a dead clever idea, but the success of Chris Country shows the future of radio really can be as simple as someone with a passion. You can get my free weekly newsletter at james.crid.land, and until next time, keep listening. And because you're still listening, here's a bit more of the station sound of the UK's country station, Chris Country.
Hey, this is Carrie Underwood with some exciting news for the UK's country music fans. Chris Country is now available right across London on digital radio, playing the coolest country tracks from the USA and the UK every hour of every day.
Chris Country presents Dirks Bentley back in the UK for 3 incredible gigs.
I'm getting drunk on.
Hello, my name's Dave. I love country music because of the stories the songs tell. And you're listening to Chris Country, the UK's country station.
'Cause I got friends in
It's the No Garth Brooks weekend. We're marking the 5 days he would have been playing in Dublin by not playing him. Let's catch up with our man in the field. Literally, it's Shane.
Thanks, guys. Well, it's Saturday here in Croke Park, and so far there's no one here. Well, other than a couple of girls jogging over there, a guy reading a book under a tree, but no mega famous country stars. But as soon as that changes, I'll let you know. But for now, back to the studio.
Well, let's just quickly see how British you might have become, if that's okay. If you're having a night in, would it be with House of Cards on the TV or Downton Abbey?
I might pick none.
None? Okay, right.
I'd pick Walking Dead.
Fair enough. Well, we'll go with the American side in that case. And finally, for a snack, Cadbury's Cream Egg or Hershey's Kisses?
Cadbury's Cream Egg. Hands down, 1,000%.
You are 40% British.
40%
We'll take that.
British.
That's okay.
Okay, that's not bad.
The UK's country station is now available on DAB digital radio in Manchester, Cambridge and Portsmouth, bringing country to the, well, country, if you know what we mean.
The UK's country station. Chris Country.
This is Chris Country, named after a guy called Chris. We don't know why either.